Ain't no secret. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the video so I can sub back to you. Deuce. Ain't no secret. It should do Eddie Kane Jr. Welcome back. Y'all know where we at. It's EKJOnSports. Man, was that a wild Monday night football game or what? So, we had the Jets and the Bills. This was supposed to usher in the Aaron Rodgers era in New York, you know what I'm saying, for the Jets. Aaron Rodgers came in with a 9-game winning streak in Monday Night Football games. That's third all time. But 4 plays into the game, he goes down with an injury. And guess who has to come in the game? Zach Wilson. Now, if you don't know the history of Zach Wilson, he was the number 2 overall pick in 2021, just a couple years ago. Fell out of favor. The Jets, they were actually inquiring about, they were trying to get Matthew Stafford. Before they got A. Rodgers, they were inquiring about trading to get Matthew Stafford over here. They just felt like they were a quarterback away from contending. You know what I'm saying? So they couldn't get Stafford. They made that move, got Rodgers. Man, all the hype, you know what I'm saying? The hard knocks. It was with the Jets this year. Everybody's anticipating this moment. Aaron Rodgers goes out, 4th play of the game. Enters Zach Wilson. Now, Zach Wilson, he was scuffling, you know what I'm saying? It was basically, it wasn't too much of the throwing from Zach Wilson, but I will say this, he took care of the ball. Really, what he kind of leaned on, depended on, was Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. Definitely a good 1-2 punch, you know what I'm saying? Hall had 127 yards rushing, and Cook had 59 yards from scrimmage, you know what I'm saying? So it's going back and forth. There were only 3 touchdowns total scored in this game. So next thing you know, my boy Josh Allen. Man, that brother, well, I ain't gonna say he is, but tonight he was a human turnover, man. That brother had 4 turnovers himself. He threw 3 picks, all to Jordan Whitehead. And he had, he muffed the snap. He got the snap, muffed that, picked it up, tried to scramble. He gets crushed, fumbles the ball. And that was the Jets' MO. That was the Jets' MO all night. They played tough defense, and they were just trying to hold on. 13 of the Jets' 22 points came off turnovers. And Zach Wilson, he was leading the field goals. So boom, it's 13-6 in the 4th. And Zach Wilson, after Josh Allen gets crushed and fumbles the ball, that's when Zach Wilson leads the Jets down on a touchdown drive. And the pass he made to Garrett Wilson was a thing of beauty. Garrett Wilson, basically, he patted the ball with his right hand, patted it to himself, while fending off a defender, gathered it, touchdown. So boom, it's tie ball game. Next thing you know, Jets get a stop. They get a field goal. They're up. So it's less. It's like a minute some change. Buffalo, they got 2 timeouts left. They go on the drive. They trying to get a field goal to force overtime. And on this drive, that's when Stephon Diggs made his presence be known. Stephon Diggs, he definitely, like he says, he is him. He was him on that drive. So on that drive to get to field goal range, Stephon Diggs had 3 receptions. In total, he had 10 receptions for 102 yards and a touchdown. So they get in the field goal range, and it's a 50-yarder. When you saw kicker come up there, doinks it off the upright in forced overtime. Man, classic rock fight. So now, Zach Wilson, man, this brother, and he didn't have to do anything in the overtime period, but he did enough. It was, man, just to come off the bench after your job has been taken to stay engaged. And I'm pretty sure you already know. Aaron Rodgers out there, he's thinking like, hey, man, I get the cruise. He got his phone probably in his pocket. He texting some yams after the game. Like, hey, babe, I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? He thinking, but he stayed focused. He stayed engaged. He knew the plays. He came out there and led. This is a big, I'm pretty sure they got to give that guy, they got to give him one of the game balls tonight. If they don't give at least one, because Jordan Whitehead might get another one because he got three interceptions. But boom, here we go in overtime. Bills get the ball first. They stall out. They punt. They punt the ball to Xavier Gibson. He's back on his 35-yard line. Why did this man take that mug to the house? Ball game. Jets 22, Bills 16. And that's the only thing I got to say for the Bills, man. I mean, I know Josh Allen, he's one of the top 3 to 5 quarterbacks in the league. No questions asked. But my one concern, he took a lot of shots. He takes a lot of shots. When he runs with reckless abandon. And that's the same thing. That's my one concern I have for him. Just like Justin Fields, they both run straight up. They don't know how to slide. They just go all out. I mean, you love that, but he was taking a lot of shots. And like that one shot, he got smashed. He fumbled the ball. So he just has to get down. And those 3 picks, he's definitely the epitome of high risk, high reward. So this was a wild game. And I'm curious, since Rodgers started the game, will this count towards his Monday Night Football streak? Is it up to 10 now? I'm guessing so. He did start the game, so I'm guessing Rodgers, now he has a 10-game winning streak on Monday Night Football. But hey, wild game. We're about to see how this propels each team going forward into this season. It's your dude, Eddie Kane Jr. If you ain't no Renegade, hit that sub button. Welcome to the Renegades. Dude.